Okay, this problem requires you to understand some things about a rhombus before we begin. I'm just going to remind you that if you've got the diagonals of a rhombus, they are going to form right angles. Okay, so this is a right angle here, and if it's a rhombus, the diagonals bisect each other, which means that this equals this, and these two equal each other. So can you see, I hope rather quickly, that there are four congruent triangles formed here, all right? We also know if this is a rhombus, that means if it's going to be a rhombus, then it's also a parallelogram, because a rhombus is a parallelogram, okay? So then we could also call this line a transversal, right? Okay, if this is a transversal, then that means that this angle right here is equal to this angle right here by the alternate interior angles theorem. So that is actually going to be kind of helpful. Actually, not just kind of helpful, it's going to be very helpful, because that means then that this little angle right here is equal to 2x squared minus 190. 2x squared minus, you can't read that, can you? 2x squared, actually let me just do this. Let me just do this and just say 2x squared minus 190. So we know that this little angle right here is 2x squared. Okay, so if this is 90 degrees, and this forms the rest of the triangle, that means that these guys added together have to be equal to 90 degrees as well. And that is key. So let's start by setting these guys all equal to 90 degrees. So 2x squared plus x squared minus 2x minus 190 equals 90. So I've got 3x squared minus 2x minus 190 equals 90. Now, that's this, the rest of the equation is actually probably fairly easy for you, but it's critical that you understand how we know that these were equal to 90 when we added them together. So I'm going to bring this negative 90 over here, bring this negative 90 over here, so that I have a quadratic equation. 3x squared minus 2x minus 280 equals 0. And then I ended up just using the quadratic formula because I thought that looked like it was easier than factoring. So you know me in the quadratic formula. It's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I love my empty sets of parentheses because it helps so much with keeping everything straight. So obviously the 3 is going to be the a, the negative 2 is going to be the b, and then the negative 280 is going to be the c. Okay, so negative b, there goes my negative 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, negative 2, right? Minus 4a, so a goes here, that's a 3. C goes here, so that's negative 280, and then down here, all over 2a, so 3 goes here. Does everybody see that? The rest you're going to figure out on your own. Now, you're going to get two answers for sure. Remember, you can discard the one that gives you a negative angle measure right here, okay? Well, actually, it just says find the value of x. That would make, yeah, so you're going to have to check. Once you get your two answers, you're going to have to check to see if either of them give you a negative value here and throw that one out if that one is not a logical answer.